Welcome to day 5 on our 31 days love challenge, the engaged singles edition. I've been following from the first day and now it's the 5th day. If you missed any of the video, you can just go to our YouTube channel at We Fly Network. Just go to YouTube, We Fly Network. Then you get all the video for all the days, the first, the second, the third. Okay, let's quickly take a look at the quote for the day. Love is a major ingredient in cooking an excellent marriage. Love does not grow on its own. You must invest time, energy, and creative steps in growing love. I've seen people come to me and tell me, okay, I'm in this relationship. I was led to start a relationship with this guy, but it seems I'm not having the feelings. The feelings is not at its best. Well, we've seen cases where somebody start a relationship and you seems not to be having the feelings the way you think it should. Now, it happens that way. I've come to discover that you need to invest time in growing love. Love does not grow on its own. You have a responsibility in doing some certain things in growing love in your relationship. You remember one of the things that sustain your relationship life, whether in single as a single person or in marriage, is your the strong love you have for each other. And it's unfortunate that you can't go to the market to buy love. No, love is not for sale. You know, that's the title of a book that you should expect very soon. Love is not for sale. So what are the things that you can do to grow love in this relationship that you have? Number one, I will advise that you invest time. You should invest time in discussing critical things about your home. I have a book that is coming out very soon, What to Do in Courtship. That book will help you prepare very well for marriage. There are like 50 things I listed in that book that you can take once in a week and talk about. If you use that book to discuss, you will have covered 50 things in a year. Think about it. 50 important topics you must have covered before you get married. Now, if you get married and then you start talking these things, yeah, you achieve, but you are going to have a lot of friction because you are trying to prepare for battlefront. So love does not grow on its own. So take out time to talk together, take out time to exchange gifts. You also have to dedicate time in praying together. You see, that's one of the benefits of praying. When you and your partner takes time to grow together, it has a way of making the heart of the two of you knitted together. So communicate, pray together, gist together, hang out together. But as you do all of this, there must be boundaries that you have set in place. Now, as you are hanging out, it's dangerous for the two of you to sleep together in the same room. You'll be tempting your partner. While it is true that you are seeing a movie together, please put boundaries in place. Any movie that you are seeing that after the movie, the two of you have to start practicalizing the movie is over the bar. You need to set boundaries in place. Another thing that you can do is to make sure that you invest time to see family members together. For instance, they're having something to do in their family, decide to be there. You see, I've said it again and again. Relationship grows when you invest time into it. Our relationship with God needs time. Our relationship with people needs time. For you to have a cordial relationship with your partner, it calls for time. You must invest time. If the two of you are not together in the same environment, what we call long distance relationship, you leverage on technology to just keep abreast of development around. And please, you don't just do audio call. When you have long distance relationship, I advise do video call, but also set boundaries that it's not when you are wearing something light in the night, you want to go to bed, that's when you are talking. You might be stirring up sexual pressure in the guy. You understand? You must also know how to manage videos when you are talking. And please, anytime you are seeing each other, maybe you travel down to come and see this guy where he's working or where she's working, make sure you invest that time in doing meaningful things. Make sure you use that time to discuss, to bond again, because by the time you are back to where you are working or schooling, distance has a way of working on your relationship. Now, put all of this together, you will have been able to spice up your relationship life. Now, I know somebody's asking, can we have sex to strengthen our love life? No. I've learned from experience as I counsel people that sexual intercourse in relationship not strengthen relationship. It even weakens it. Sexual intercourse cannot hold the two of you together in courtship. When you start having sexual intercourse in your courtship, instead of your courtship getting stronger, it weakens it, because the foundation for every relationship is trust. And once you begin to have sexual intercourse, romance coming into play, trust will be affected. Then number two, you are going to use the time that you ought to use for important things on the bed to do nasty things. And at the end of the day, you can do that for 2 years and not know each other, because sexual intercourse during courtship will blind your eyes to things that you're supposed to open your eyes to. Please don't use sexual intercourse or romantic affairs as a tool in building your relationship. It does not work. And at the long run, it's even the lady that will regret and cry the more for this, because the guy, sorry, will just use you, dump you, then go ahead with another person. So put all of this together, you will be able to strengthen your love life. Don't forget, Engage Singles Retreat is coming up 2nd to 3rd of June 2023 at Ilaji Resort and Hotels, Ibadan. Registration is 15,000. It covers for everything, feeding, accommodation, and every other thing you are going to be using or in need of at that conference. Any inquiries, you can call any of the numbers on the screen to know more about it. So let's quickly look at the action points for today. You and your partner should sit down and discuss practical things you can do to grow your love life. See you tomorrow on day 6 on our 31 days love challenge. My name is Jethro Oyalakun.